Good day, learners! So today we are going to discuss about the introduction to sequence. Let us define first what is sequence. So sequence is an order in which one thing follows another in succession. It is an order list, a set of objects which is listed in a specific order, one after another. So, ibig sabihin, when we say sequence, ito ay ang pagkasunod-sunod ng mga bagay-bagay. Okay? Now, let us define what is a term. A term is each number or element in the sequence. It can be written as a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, to a sub n, which means that a sub 1 is the first term, a sub 2 is the second term, and a sub n is the nth term, and so on. So, there are two classifications of sequence. The first one is the finite sequence or finite sequence. It contains a limited number of terms. It means that the sequence has last term. So let us take this as an example. The months of the year. So we have January, February, March, and the last term or the last month of the year is December. So that is an example of finite sequence. Next is first 5 positive odd numbers. So if you are going to observe, may specific tayo na number of positive odd numbers. So we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So again, pag sinabi nating finite sequence, ito ay may last term or the last term is identified. Next is the infinite sequence. It contains countless number of terms. The number of terms of the sequence continues and has no end. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. These 3 dots here shows that the sequence goes on and on indefinitely, meaning wala siyang katapusan. Okay? The sequence has no end. So let's have an example. Number 1. This is an example of the sequence. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What do you think would be the next in the sequence? Okay, if your answer is Thursday, then you are correct. Okay? Number 2. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. What is the next number? The next number is 11. Bakit siya naging 11? So, if you are going to observe with the sequence, meron tayong makikitang pattern. So, ano yung pattern? 1 plus 2, that is 3. 3 plus 2, that is 5. 5 plus 2, that is 7. 7 plus 2, that is 9. And 9 plus 2, that is 11. So, that is how we find the pattern of the given sequence. Okay, how about this number 3? Can shape be a sequence? Yes. So, ano yung mapapansin niyo dito? What will be the next term or the next shape of the given sequence? May pattern ba kayong nakikita? Okay. So, the next shape is hexagon. Why hexagon? Now, let us see the pattern for this shape. For the first shape, we have 3 sides. For the second shape, we have 4 sides. Very good. For the third shape, how many sides do we have? We have 5. So, since we see the pattern of the shapes or the number of sides of the given shape, we now predict the next term or the next shape of the given problem. So, the first one is 3 sides, the next one is 4 sides, the next shape is 5 sides. So, the next shape now will give us 6 sides. Okay? So, now, in the sequence, we need to find a pattern. Okay. So, now let us proceed with the general term of a sequence. Let's have an example. Find the first three terms of the sequence given the general term a sub n equals 3n minus 2. Okay, so the general term now is, of the sequence is a sub n equals 3n minus 2. So ano yung hinahanap? Hinahanap natin ang first three terms. So kanina, we did discuss about what is term. Okay, so the term is the a sub 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let me show you how to solve or to find the first three terms of the given sequence. So now we are going to find the first three terms of the general sequence a sub n equals 3n minus 2. So again, n here will be the term of the given sequence. So let's start with the first term, where n is equal to 1. Okay, so we are going to substitute the value of our n in the general sequence to 1. So that will give us a sub 1 is equal to 3 times n, which is 1, minus 2. Then we have a sub 1 is equal to 3 times 1, that is 3, minus 2. So a sub 1 equals 1. So our first term now is equal to 1. Now let us have the second term. N is equal to 2. So we have here a sub 2 is equal to 3 times 2 minus 2. So a sub 2 now is equal to 3 times 2, that is 6, minus 2. So a sub 2 is equal to 6 minus 2, that is 4. Okay, so our second term now is equal to 4. Let n is equal to 3 for us to be able to find the value of the third term. So we have a sub 3 equals 3 times 3 minus 2. So a sub 3 is equal to 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, minus 2. So that gives us a sub 3 is equal to 7. So our sequence now is 1, 4, and 7. So the first three terms of the given sequence, or the general term of the sequence an equals 3n minus 2 is 1, 4, 7. Now, how about if you are asked to find the fifth term of the given general term of the sequence? So, again, we will just substitute the value of our n to what is asked. Okay? So, since we are asked to find the fifth term, let us have n is equal to 5. Kasi yung hinahanap natin is the fifth term of the given sequence. Okay? So, we have a sub 5 is equal to 3 times 5 minus 2. So, we are going to do the operation. A sub 5, 3 times 5. The answer is 15. Minus 2. So, a sub 5 now, let us simplify this one. 15 minus 2. Okay, correct. That is 13. So, our fifth term now, or we can say, the fifth term of the given sequence is 13. So now you are done with finding the term of the sequence. So alam niyo na kung paano siya hahanapin. Okay, so now we are going to proceed with finding the general term given the sequence. So kung kanina, hinanap natin ang sequence given the general term, ngayon baliktad. Hahanapin naman natin yung general term. So how are we going to do that? So we need to list down first the given sequence and we need to find a pattern. As you observe, to get the second term, we add 3. To get the third term, we add 3 to the second term. To get the fourth term, we also add 3 to the third term. Okay? So, kung napapansin nyo, meron tayong nabuong pattern. So, let us put that one into table para mas madali nating makita yung general term. So, here now is the table for us to be able to generate a pattern on the given sequence. So, if you're going to observe, for the first term, which is 1, we add 1 plus 3 times 0, which is 1. Okay? For the second term, 1 plus 3 times 1 to get the second term. For the third term, we add 1 plus 3 plus 3. So, that is 1 plus 3 times 2. Kasi dalawang beses natin ginamit yung 3. Okay? For the fourth term, we have 10. That would be 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That will give us 1 plus 3 times 3. So, since this sequence is an infinite sequence, we have the nth term given by a sub n. So, that is 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. And that will give us 1 plus 3 times n minus 1, where n here is the number of term. Now, if you're going to observe in the pattern of the nth term, the number of times that 3 is added to 1 is 1 less than the nth term. So now, let us simplify the nth term of the given pattern. So we have a sub n equals 1 plus 3 times n minus 1. So now, we are going to distribute the 3 to the terms inside the parentheses. So that will give us a sub n equals 1 plus 3 times n is 3n, and 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. So by combining similar terms, we have a sub n equals 3n plus 1 minus 3. Next, simplify. We have a sub n equals 3n minus 2. Therefore, the general term of the sequence is a sub n equals 3n minus 2, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on.
And that ends our lesson for today. I hope you learned. Please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more video updates. Thank you and see you in our next video. Bye!